Hello and welcome to the Monsters, Myths, and Mayhem podcast. It's Silver.
With no co-host. Co-host is Dawn. I am a ghost. Chaotic ghost.
Yes, that is right. No co-host to be seen as we have a ghost host. Alrighty. So today's episode is about a puppy from Irish folklore.
Mm-hmm.
There is not a lot of information that I could find.
I love those ones, though. I feel like there's so much potential there.
So this puppy goes by the name of Failinis.
Ooh, okay.
It also looks like it could be pronounced Failinis.
Ooh, okay. I like that.
Another name for it that I seen, it's either the same dog or it's a different dog.
Okay.
It's hard for me to kind of make out because there's not a lot of, I had to read a lot of information and my understanding of the reading is not the highest. So the other name for it is Fer Mac.
Oh?
And they're both from Irish folklore.
Mm-hmm.
And he was seen in like the Book of Invasion and the Ballad. And he's also sometimes seen and referred to as the whelp of the royal smith of Luroth.
Mm-hmm.
Old Irish names.
We love that.
So there's two different sizings for Mac and for Failinis.
Uh-huh.
They say Failinis was a hound of the loveliest colors,
Mm-hmm.
mighty and wonderful, and Fer Mac was described partly colored, displayed shades of every color, including white and black. And Failinis was huge by day, able to take on over 50 men.
50 men?
Yes, 50 men.
Like at once?
Yes, he's like Clifford.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
He'd be Clifford.
I don't know why I wasn't thinking Clifford sized, but damn.
And this says he turned into a thunderbolt or a ball of fire by night.
Oh.
As for Fer Mac, he was normally huge. He was bigger than normal dogs, but I don't think he was quite, Clifford sized.
Mm-hmm.
But he could shrink down to fit on someone's lap.
Okay. So he could be pupper sized?
Yes.
Not that Clifford's not a pupper. Clifford's definitely a pupper. Do not disrespect that man. Well, that dog. What dog, dude?
Clifford be Clifford.
But yes, anyways.
They were both said to possess the ability to hunt and catch anything they went after. Any sort of prey. Good. Any game in the woods, people, even fish. Because they held dominion over them all, so they could just go out and catch it. So that's why they used him kind of as a guard dog.
Oh.
Another reason they kept Failinis and Fer Mac around was their unique special ability. Would you like to guess their special ability?
The best doggo kisses ever.
Well, I'll give you a hint that is close.
Oh.
But he also shares the ability of Jesus Christ.
What? What? No, what the fuck did you just say to
me? So what do you think Jesus Christ and dog kisses have in common?
Healing qualities, maybe? Can he heal people with the doggo kisses?
That would be helpful. This ability is not as helpful.
Can he walk on water?
No. Not that I'm aware
of. Not that we know of yet. Can he turn water into wine?
That is correct.
What? What? I don't know that had anything to do with doggo kisses either. I feel like that's partially on you for being what the fuckery, you know?
Well, so they can both turn water into wine.
Uh-huh.
But Fer Mac, you got to get the wine directly from his mouth. He has to disgorge the wine.
Ew.
So that's kind of like puppy kisses because of slobber. It'd be wine slobber.
Yeah, bulldogs would be the best version of this animal ever.
That's why Fer Mac shrank down to lap size, because that way he could just disgorge the wine right into your cup when he's on your lap.
Mmm. Imagine just sitting across from some dude and his dog's on his lap and just refills his wine glass. I would freak the fuck out.
It'd probably be pretty disturbing to look over there and see a dog yucking stuff up into the guy's glass and he just drinks it.
That's what I'm saying.
Failinis, on the other hand, all he had to do is just go downriver from him, because when he bathed in running water, the water turned into wine.
Brother. You just put him in a river somewhere. He's like a tea bag.
One's mass production of tea or wine, and the other's single serve wine. Wine is not the only thing that Fer Mac had that he could, disgorge from himself.
Okay. What else can he disgorge from himself, please?
Fer Mac could also vomit gold and silver as needed.
Is that painful for him? It feels like it would be painful for him. You know what I mean? That can't be comfy.
Plus, it's like liquid.
Oh, so it's like in liquid form? It's not just like coins or some shit?
It doesn't say coins, so I'm going to guess it might come out liquid and yet solid. Maybe like, because he was a hound of a smith, so
it would still hurt if it was coming out in liquid form. That's hot as shit.
True. Maybe that's why he does wine as well, because maybe he cools his throat
himself
with wine.
Down. He's like, here's all this silver. And then he just drinks some fucking wine. My poor man.
Oh, I just got down to my part of my notes with Failinis' other ability that he shares with Jesus Christ that you already named.
That's absolutely, it just fucking sends me that's a thing.
He is able to heal others and plants where he walks. See, he just have to step on you to heal you.
I don't know how I feel.
Being a guard dog, you gotta have forms of attack. So, you got the size and you got teeth and claws. Well, not claws too much for puppies. Fer Mac had some other special abilities. He could make opponents drop all their weapons just by swinging his tails at him.
Oh.
Bringing a winds of druidry.
Wow.
As they said.
That's powerful.
Then he could also blow his or their breath over top of the bodies and turn them to dust and ashes.
Wow.
Neither flesh nor bone remaining. And the wind that he brings forth from his tail wagging around can also send enemies into the air, making them go back out to sea.
Oh, goodbye.
And he also has a slight magic that makes enemies fight each other.
Okay.
So Fer Mac has a little more aggressive powers than Failinis, but they could also share these, as it was same dog, different names from what I've seen.
Right.
But yeah, that is everything about Failinis and Fer Mac.
Interesting. I know it's not what you're saying, but I keep hearing Phineas and Ferb. And I don't know why my brain's doing it, but here we are.
Here we are. As little known about this creature as it is,
yeah,
I could not find any sort of media that it is in.
Interesting. Would that be a first for us?
I
think we found media on almost everything.
Maybe. I mean, there's the standard media that this is in, like the original content, but nothing modern day.
Right.
There's YouTube videos about it, but it just says the exact same stuff pretty much I just said. I guess that counts as media.
We are media. We are media. YouTube is media. It now has media about it. If it didn't before.
Yes. Should we go on to Mayhem?
Yes.
So this being a beast, should we go back to hunting it, or just how much mayhem it'd cause naturally around the world?
How much mayhem it would cause.
in modern day Earth,
What do you think?
I would think it would cause a lot of people wanting them as pets.
Yeah, yeah. I think it would cause mayhem in that sense. Is there only one of them?
There is only one.
Yeah, there'd be a fucking fight over that shit. Some billionaire would end up with it. Elon Musk would end up with it, and we'd have to fucking cry. He doesn't deserve that kind of dog, you know?
Yeah. I mean, trying to feed a dog that was, Clifford size, I'm not sure how they did it.
No, maybe he'll eat Elon.
Unless Clifford was based off of it.
Ooh, that would be interesting if Clifford was based off of it. But Clifford doesn't really approve of wine. Um,
He's red like wine.
I, you know what? You got me there, bud. You got me there.
And I'm pretty sure in some episodes he wagged his tail that he caused the wind. I don't think we'll be hunting him. I think he'll be on the endangered list.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I shouldn't speak for all humans. We would be it would definitely be illegal.
Yes.
Um but who cares what, people say. Some people will be trying to hunt him, no doubt. But hopefully he gets his food fill by eating them when they try.
Also, no one knows what gender Failinis is. Some put him as male, some put him as female. Some just call him a hound, others just call it a bitch.
I don't know why I default to boy when I think of dogs. So I'm just always like, "Oh, look at the little puppers, look at him." So, no matter which gender this dog was, I would still want to squish its face.
I guess it's probably because everybody's trained from a young age to say good boy for puppies.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the crossbreeds with Failinis?
That would be crazy. I wonder if it would even be interested in like crossbreeding though.
It might not be.
Like it would be neat if you could like, maybe that dog in a King Corso would be cool.
Yeah.
But like would there even be interest?
I mean, that hasn't stopped scientists before.
You're not wrong, but that would be the where they'd have to capture him or her, you know. And that should be illegal.
It should be. I bet you the biggest people that go after them is the box wine company.
Oh, for sure. I wonder if they'd hire him. Wonder if it'd be illegal to hire him, pay him in monies, maybe treats.
Maybe treats.
Maybe we could pay him in sacrifices like the old gods. You never know. You never know what he might like.
Did we already say your thoughts, mayhem wise?
No, I disagree. I think that
Disagree?
it would be, yeah. I believe that it would be mayhem just because people would want their hands on her. But I don't think that the pup themselves would be like something we'd have to like freak out about or like have a war about. You know what I mean? I don't think there'd be anything. It's not like a Tarrasque. It's out here just trying to give us wine.
Yeah. And it seemed very nature based
Yeah.
as it healed plants and,
It was very
you know,
druid. I mean, even the powers were like druidish.
yeah, a druidic wind, dominion over plants, fish, and animals,
Mm-hmm.
healing plants,
Mm-hmm.
wine. Failinis is just the Jesus Christ of plants.
That's fucking sending me that you keep calling him Jesus. Uh,
Well, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this shorter episode about a puppy that is Jesus and can give you wine.
and if you catch it and it gives you wine, please share.
Or at least
And
tell us how it tasted like.
yeah, imagine if like the pup chooses, like he's just like it's like kind of like Thor's hammer, like there's one worthy person per lifetime. Be
So there's
great.
someone out there now with a
Yeah,
Failinis.
you never know.
With that, I will thank our patrons of Mondi, Mage, and Ruby. And yeah, things have been busy for us, so sorry for the late episodes.
Yeah,
It's
we
life.
apologize. Life is wild.
Chaotic, any news or outro?
No. The Chaotic Honey anniversary is coming up next Sunday. We are not going to stream for it this Wednesday or next, but the one after on December 4th will be our anniversary stream. So if you guys would like to come watch that, we would welcome that. Also, Silver and I are working on rescheduling our streaming episode. We do want to do another. We want to stream another episode. So we are going to try and line that up with our schedules. It's just a little hard, so bear with us. That's it as of the moment.
Too many jobs, too close to Christmas.
Truly.
All right, then. I guess with that, chaotic with the outro.
Doop 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 doop. There you go. It's in robot. Thank you for listening to the Monsters, Myths, and Mayhem podcast. Silver and Chaotic take you into the depth of the lore and discuss how these legends could affect modern day society. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or almost any podcast service easiest to you. Dive into the depths of chaos with us every Wednesday, bar Silver and Chaotic not missing their scheduling, and consider joining the podcast Discord or Twitter following even more insider looks and even some D&D sessions. If you'd like some extra special inside looks or even want to be a guest on the show, consider helping us via Patreon. Your help makes such a big difference to us both. Until next time, Mythics, you never know what kind of mayhem we might get into.